was just, it like stood out to me so much. I've been working on this sock for over an hour because I can't shut my mouth and focus. Oh wait, did I do it? 1, 2, 3. I did! Yay! We're good, never mind. It's shawl time, y'all. Pretty sure it means the same thing. I know, but I'd never heard it in any other context other than modern. So it was just very surprising. I was like, why is this child from like not the same thing? What does it mean? Wait, I want to know the difference though. Because he was so angry. He got angry and then he was like, I shouldn't have popped off. He's like this little kid shaming himself for getting angry about something. Like, and I think it was valid anger too. So I'm like, just be mad. You're allowed to be mad. We're well on our way to a sock. Oh, that doesn't go in here. Excuse me. I don't know where all this air is coming from in me. Because I haven't even been drinking anything since I started, really. Oh, it's quiet. Y'all, you want some music back on? It's shawl time! I'm very excited. I would like to get this done before December. Oh my gosh. Please stop falling underneath the desk. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I'm at in this pattern. Time is it? I don't even have that much time left. How? Oh, because I had a restart. That's what happened. I was like, how am I only an hour in, but it's already 10 o'clock? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But OBS died earlier, so. That checks out. Couldn't remember the context of the quote. Yeah, he was like angry about something, and then he was like, shouldn't have popped off. It was so sad. Ugh, it makes me log in every time. I'm paranoid y'all can see my keyboard, but I don't think you can. I don't have a pattern downloaded on this computer. Oopsie. Yes, Crafty Cat! Pop off. Oh, maybe I have. Oops. Okay, we're just doing some purling. That's great. That's great for me. My oldest son before turning 18. Hi, Heat. I was thinking about rating you. Are you done? Dang it. How are you? I was told him you're not allowed to cuss in front of guests. I remember we had people over and he got angry. I forget what it was, but it was warranted. I couldn't get mad because he doesn't get angry like that. Yeah, I think it's always important to like recognize a valid anger. And like kind of make exceptions for times like that. Because sometimes people need to hear that anger from somebody. I cannot earn more than 4K points here because of all my farting. Stop eating lentils and beans. Block up all your parts so that nothing comes out. But they're so good. I feel like I need to change them out every once in a while just so that like we have variety. Raisin? There you go, buddy. What were you working on tonight? How far are you in it? Are you getting close? Pearl to last 3. Y'all, I don't think I'm finishing this tonight. I thought I was gonna finish it. How silly of me to think that I would finish this 58%. I need to start tracking my cross stitches. I'm very curious to know the numbers behind mine. What did I say? Oh dear. Or what did she say? I mean, if you're following Heat, that's a fabulous choice. Heat's a good time. Heat's a good girl. And she likes it when you tell her she's a good girl. Yeah. Tentacle tongue. I love that. I'm very much vibing to this Bastille music right now. Oh! I want to get this done so that I can work on my sweaters and not feel guilty about it. Even though these should not have guilt with them. I mean, this is no deadline. I have no deadlines. Except self-imposed ones. Haven't eaten dinner. Oh my gosh, please! Please go eat. Thank you so much for being here. It's so great to meet you. Have a great dinner. I might need to have a snack before I go to sleep because I did not eat a lot of dinner. I ate a lot of lunch though. I didn't eat a lot of dinner. Supposed to pick in Chelsea's. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check Discord. Oops. Ooh, Crafty Cat, thanks for putting that suggestion in there. Okay, I'm gonna pull up really quick before I forget again, I'm gonna pull up the share on stream in Discord if you wanna show everybody what you're working on. Because I promised I would do it after that sock stripe and I forgot! Ah! Crafty Cat's like going absolutely wild with Raisin, please. Come over here. Thank you so much, my boy. I just want to crop this. There we go. Become large. Yes. Crafty Cat, this is so cute. I need to get this blanket done and it's taking so long. How much farther have you gotten? This Magikarp is seriously adorable. I did not appreciate Magikarp enough when I was a kid. And now I'm like, I feel him in my heart. Some ribbing for a Christmas gift cardigan. Is it gonna be all in that purple? Oh, I don't know if I like having streamer mode on. I need people's names. Stephen West's resplendent shawl, second pick, is more accurate to colors. That looks great. I'm gonna disable streamer mode. There it is. It is you. Look it. That looks so great. I love Stephen West patterns. They're so much fun. Oh my god, wait, is that little baby feets I see? Little kitty feets and tail? Stop. That looks fun. That is so fun. I love all these colors. Is this like a mini set or is it scrappy? Let me pull up. Yellow heart. Yes. Rob, you're absolutely unhinged. Danger crafts. This looks fun. It looks intense. 5 Stash Buster. Nice. I need to get on a project that does that for me. My stash is starting to actually hit a point where I'm like capping out on space and I need to start busting it. Not all in that purple. I'm too broke to do full. Oh, is it really? No way. That looks great, Crafty Cat. That's exciting. Especially when you fuck up wiring through the 4 eyepieces. I'm sorry. I bet you are learning a lot, though. Silver lining. Wait, I gotta give you a little heart, too. There we go. Heat. Ah, here's the tentacle tongue. That looks great. Oh, I love your little needle minder, too. How big is that piece? I always imagine it smaller, but it looks like it's pretty decently sized here. Yes. I love all these colors. An 8x8 Q-snap. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good size. That's a little bit of a big size. I love the texture in this. I love the texture in this so much. I want to touch that. I want to touch it really bad. I love these. Oh, stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! The sweet little tummy! Please! Oh! And the feet! Stop! I want a cat so bad. So bad. What is this one's name? Tell me, I must know. Why is it not being stung? Why is this one not being... Kiss them. Oh my god. Babies. Oh! I want to kiss these cats. I need to. Hop along Cat City. Hops. Oh my god. Terry. This is Hops. And this is Terry. Oh my god. I'm ruined. They're too precious. Treats and treats? Kitties and treats? Oh my goodness. Calm down, I'm trying. What an amazing username. Hello? Welcome in, raiders. Oh my goodness. Calm, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. How was your stream? What were you guys working on? New friends. I'm Chelsea. I'm a variety streamer. I do crafting. It kind of leans into knitting and cross stitch mostly, and occasionally customizing a Furby. And I also stream horror games and story-based games. Screaming and crying. It's a fun time. Are you guys all crafters too? You were makers and crafting. I really appreciate the raid. Glitchery, I don't get that reference. I don't get references most of the time. It's not, so this is not a you problem, it's a me problem. Please give their heads little kisses. Yes, please kiss all the kitties. Calm down, it's just a raid. I will not be calm. I can't be calm. Working on some wedding decor. Lord of the Rings seemed in so much to do. Oh my gosh, that sounds real fun. That sounds like it's gonna be like really detailed, but an extremely appreciated amount of detail. Is it for your wedding? Are you getting married? Not a mainstream one. Perfect. It's like super rare when I get a reference, and then people get really excited when I'm finally like, oh, I know what that is. And then I get really surprised when I get a reference, because I never expect to get them. The only thing that I know, if I were to ever get married, the only thing that I know that I would want is that I don't plan on wearing white. Also, variety streamer, usually games with some art and crafting streams. Nice. Trying to do even more crafting and art streams though. Each table is a different Middle Earth location. Right now I only have Bree done. Working on... Oh my goodness. Where are all of my Lord of the Rings fans? I need help. It's your wedding? Congratulations. This sounds really fun. Okay. I've watched some of the Lord of the Rings movies. I don't know if Noodles is in here still. Noodles brought me to his house and was like, you're gonna watch these movies, because I'd never seen them before. And he put on the extended versions. So I've not seen all of them, and I don't get a lot of the references and stuff, or just the details in general, I guess. But I understand the aesthetic and the vibes, and this sounds like it will be a really, really nice wedding. After midnight for me. Oh my goodness. Hops and I will be back in the future. Thank you so much for being here, Glitchery. It was so nice to meet you. Strong start. I feel like, as someone who was introduced to Lord of the Rings through the extended versions, I don't know that I would recommend the extended versions as a first watch. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot. But I can appreciate the aesthetics and the vibe and everything, for sure. My partner and I have a feeling that this is my last. That's so nice. Especially after... Okay, look. You have to get rid of that t-shirt that you have in storage. You must. That's the last thing. That's the last thing you have to do. You have to burn it and dance around it in the moonlight. My first watch was the extended cut. Do you feel like that was too much? Or were you, like, in it the whole time? We're telling guests to feel free to dress up as their fave characters. Run fair outfits? Stop. This is gonna be the most fabulous wedding ever. Are you kidding me? That sounds so fun. What kind of games do you play? The extended versions are the best versions, but it can be a lot if you're not already a fan. Yeah, that's the only... Like, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying that at all. But, like, I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings. I had never read the book. I still haven't read the books. Yeah, so it was just all very, very new to me, and I was like, this is a lot. Albedo, is that how you say your name? Welcome in. I was gonna donate to Goodwill after I tie-dye it with bleach. Yes, that's great. The books are rough for many people. Really? There was someone I went to high school with, and she was like teaching herself the Elvish language from those books, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I was in it, but it was also as they were just coming out. I almost for a second thought that you were saying that you were in the movie. And I think my brain went there because Mario was just telling us how he was in the Scorch Trials. And I was like, oh my god, I have two famous friends. Are you kidding? I love it because I grew up on it and would watch it on the long drive to see grandparents. Oh, that's such a fond memory. Hi, Lavagi. I don't know if I have the concentration to get through the extended cut, but I'm reading the books now. How do you like them? I think too, not a fan of... No fan of Lord of the Rings expects you to read the books, don't worry. I don't know. Honestly, right now is not the time. If I were to do it, this is not the time because I'm very much embracing like an interest, a newer interest in horror. And that's really where like my interests are right now. Is like I'm reading a lot of horror, and then I'm also reading like cozy mysteries. So there's just for like a nice palate cleanser. So they're like there's this series that I was reading earlier this year, and they were like, it was like a book that it was a series that takes place in a cat cafe, and so it's like going through the day-to-day lives of these cousins in their 20s who like, one of them owns this cat cafe and the other one works there, and they have a cat, and the owner has a cat, and so it's like a certified cat cafe. And I'm not really sure what that means, but that's what she keeps telling all of her customers. And the cat like seats the people in the cafe, and then in the first chapter someone dies, and then they like, of every book someone dies, and they like stumble upon it, and then they like get involved with solving it. But it's there's such a light read that it's really nice to intermingle in with like really gross, actually scary things that I'm trying to read. Also, Calm, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But that's kind of where my brain's at right now. I don't know if I could... I've been trying to read a fantasy book for like 2 years now. Part of the reason I've been struggling to get through it is because it's like an 800-page book, and I have the physical copy, and I didn't want to do the manual work of holding it up while I was laying in bed. That's the biggest reason that it's taken me this long. But I got a Nook earlier this year, and so I bought it on the Nook so that I wouldn't have to hold it up. And I've been reading it some more, but I've just not been super in the mood for it because I want scarier books right now. So I don't think I can handle another big fantasy setting right now. Baldur's Gate 3, Planet Zoo, Stardew, Minecraft, Fortnite. Oh wow, yeah, you are broad with the games. That's great. I don't think I've played any of these, actually. That's so funny. You list out all these games, and I'm like, nope, never played one of them. I'm trying to think which one I would be most likely to play. I have some friends who want me to play Fortnite, and I'm like, I would only play it with you guys. I think that's the only way. Because I like things that have a lot of story structure, I wouldn't play it by myself, but I would consider playing it with friends. Books are challenging to get through, but the movies were great. He's a fan. Like the books, just need to take it bit by bit, but since I just flew up to New Zealand for a year here, I kind of wanted to read them here. That's a great way to do that. Honk! Thanks, Rob. Crafty cat, look at you go. You've more than earned that sword, dude. Most days are me loading up and being like, what am I playing today? I'm usually like that. I'm trying to have a little bit more structure. I'm not like, other than just streaming Mondays and Thursdays, I'm not married to a schedule of what day I'm doing what, but I am trying to be like, here's what you can kind of expect this week. But if I'm like really not in the mood to do something, I'll switch it. Like, it's fine. I feel like it's easier for me to hold a tab up my hand than a book these days. Yeah, even if I'm reading the same thing and it weighs the same. Yeah, I was really... I need to keep knitting. Oh my gosh. I was really hesitant to get an e-reader for a while just because I do love paper books. But I am running out of space on my bookshelves, and ebooks are cheaper. Outside of like the purchase of the e-reader, ebooks are cheaper. So it has been working out better for me, and I've been reading more, which has been really nice, because that's kind of the point of having it, right? Is like making reading a little bit easier. And like I can fall asleep reading an e-reader or an ebook, and then it just saves my place and turns off. And it doesn't, like, it's not like I'm dropping the book as I fall asleep and then my bookmark never makes it into the page, you know? So that's been really nice because I can just fall asleep reading whatever disgusting horror that I have opened up that day. Oh, I'm reading Hyde right now. I'm only like 16% in, but I am enjoying it. It is really, it's good so far. I find that Fortnite is a great social game. I play with new people / friends offline, and it can be as serious or as goofy as you want. Yeah, no, if if someone ever wanted me to play with them, it could never be serious. I would not be good at it. I can tell you that right now, and that's fine. I'm not mad about that. But whoever is hypothetically playing with me needs to understand that I'm not going to be good. Kind of the same way. I try to pre-plan what I'm doing, but sometimes it's just to do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have structure. Like right now, I feel like for the last couple weeks, I've been doing like a Make It Monday and a Terror Thursday, I guess is what we could call it. But just switching a little more consistently between games and crafting. And I'd like to try and fit in like the occasional Saturday, because I'd like to stream more. I'm just really busy. So it's hard to fit in everything that I want to do. But I am glad to have at least 2 days a week that I'm here. I feel bad that I've exiled Raisin. Come back, my boy. Here you go. My sweet son. Alright, what's next in this pattern? It's Tiny Bobble time! Oh, I do get to cut off this yellow one. Hello? Hello? Where are you? There you are. Because I need the pink. The dilats between, I don't know how visible it is on camera, but the dilats between the light yellow that's up here and the light yellow that's like in these wedges, this is supposed to be the same color, but the one up here is significantly lighter. And in real life, it kind of looks like that I straight up picked a different light yellow. I've been reading Harry Potter at the same time as movies were coming out. Somehow I didn't like the book or the movies better than the other. It's kind of separate timelines. Yeah, kind of worry. Or kind of the way about Lord of the Rings too. I wish I could learn how to enjoy other books and adaptations that way. I stopped reading Harry Potter after the 5th book because the 5th book was so boring to me at the time. I can't remember what year it was. I was probably in the 5th grade-ish. But the 5th book was so long and so boring that I could not bring myself to pick up the 6th book. And I have tried to restart in the past because it was like years later that I wanted to try reading them again and try and get through all of it, and I just could never get back to that point where I would be like hitting the 6th and 7th books. Hi Sydney, how's it going? So I ended up just getting the whole story through the movies, and I know that it's not entirely correct, but I'm not going to be reading those books anytime soon. Unfortunately. Ah, my stitches! Unfortunately for childhood me. Okay. Where did my little... I want to stream more, but I also want to sleep more. But I also want to actually go on walks. Yeah! It's so hard because, like... Hi, Connor. How's it going? It's so hard to fit in literally everything. Like, I would stay on later. I have to get off soon, actually. But I would stay on later. If I didn't have to get up